Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and the fact that makes your brain go. Today, no matter what you do, if you're trying to even stay miserable, it's impossible. September 24th, today, Wednesday, September 24th. And you're going to feel good no matter what. You don't have to try, which is a great thing out there. A lot of anxiety and depression out there and wallowing in some misery. So today, you're going to get some help. Now, Kenzie guessed that because of thinking about the holidays coming up, all the stuff that's lined up, some people love holidays. Some people stress out about them, but the serotonin's released a little more and you feel good.
A little excitement, a little boost, you know. You're probably like one of the holidays coming up, like at least one of them.
I'd hope, at least one. Then Mercury out of retrograde is what Case said after a serotonin girl in red joke. Derek checked in and said, Case, for the record, I was thinking the same thing. Totally got your joke.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
So, Derek's your guy right there.
Yeah. Well, I wish Brian would have got my joke. That would have made me feel better.
Yeah, it just took a second, but, I didn't, and we stopped.
Well, I did it.
We're still wallowing in that joke.
Does that make you feel better, Case? Does the explanation make you feel better?
Yeah, no, it makes me feel awesome.
Yes, that's helpful.
Guy checked in and said, sorry, Brian, I'm calling BS on this because I'm going in for a root canal today.
That's tough.
That's not good. And Sean checked in, also still not feeling great. Sean said, got dropped while crowd surfing at Dropkick Murphy's on Saturday where Kenzie was. She ran from the Beach Boys over to Dropkick. And he says, my right butt cheek still hurts from being dropped.
Oh.
It's bad luck.
Well, that's less severe than the broken elbows.
Yeah. I mean, in Douglas Park, I just imagine getting dropped and you land on just that little rock that's on the grass. Like, ow.
the one boulder.
Yeah.
It's like, nutcracker.
They got to move that from the stage next year.
Not good. It's not a safe spot for the boulder.
The odds. It's all grass. I hit this rock on my butt. Oh, it sucks. Well, those are wrong, but Kenzie, you're close to being right. So today's September 24th. Not specifically about the holidays, but it's about dopamine in your brain and what fall does to it, according to Dr. Susan Albers from the Cleveland Clinic Psychology Department, which is one of the best in the country, saying that the changing of colors of leaves, the soft texture of warm clothing, like a nice flannel that you might wear today. And the reason I said today, I know fall started officially Monday, but it was 85 and sunny Monday. It didn't feel like fall. Today's going to feel like fall. It already looks like fallish, cloudy outside.
And I'll tell you, yesterday evening I brought my kids to Gobert's. We pumpkin patched it up.
Nice plug.
And it was chilly. I dressed us wrong because it hadn't switched. When I was outside, I knew it was hot, but
sure.
It was like, okay, this is a fall day. This is chilly, it's a little gloomy, and it got me excited. It was so fun to come home from the pumpkin patch and everyone had a really warm dinner. I made hot chocolate. I'm like, this is awesome.
That's part of it. The breathing in the scent of cinnamon and other spices also engages in dopamine release in the brain. And dopamine is the neurotransmitter crucial for brain and body functions that influences mood and also gives you pleasure. So this fall stuff coming in gives you that according to many studies. And I'm wondering, I know Kenzie's all in on it. And I like that fall thing. I wear my flannels. I love that. Case, are you excited? You think that fall getting colder and a little more gloomy is something that you're into?
I'm not a fan. I'm a summertime kind of guy. I like going outside when it's 95 degrees outside. Everybody's all hot and sweaty. They're uncomfortable. It makes me more comfortable. I like when it's light out the entire day.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this sun thing that we've got going on. The fall, not for me. The winter, even less so. We don't really have spring anymore because of climate change. But, I'd say, what can you do?
So let's unpack all that.
Let's unpack all that.
The next 8 months, you're going to be just intolerable to be around.
Well, I didn't think he was that great this summer. You're going to get worse?
Yeah.
Let's have a show meeting right now. Did I do something?
No.
Is everybody okay?
I'm going by your take.
No one's being meaner about anything than you. You're I hate myself. No, you are being mean to yourself.
Yeah, you're being mean to yourself.
And it's kind of killing the vibe.
I don't feel like I have been. I feel like I made a funny joke that nobody understood.
And then you said you hate yourself for it. You should be you guys, you're not as smart as me, but you went in on yourself.
That's what you should have said. You're not as smart as me.
Yeah, everybody would have loved that.
But then you're saying how you despise what's about to happen for the next 8 months.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to...
Your response to that was, oh, you're going to get worse than you already are?
Oh, that's a quote from Kenzie, by the way, not from me.
I don't feel like what you said was nicer.
Well, it's not about being nice. I'm concerned. I want to be
It's
nice
just
to you.
that, okay, in theory, you should be really bubbly still right now if that makes you gloomy. And
Am
then
I
that's-
not bubbly?
I think you're shoot me. I don't like it.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Well, we are expecting a packed house this Saturday at Hell's Gate Haunted House for Raising Hell with Brian and Kenzie, starting at 6:30. These are 4 packs of tickets for the event. Hellsgate.com has the tickets, as Q101.com has all the information about the event. So do it. We got Colin checking in to compete against Kenzie. Colin, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy. Well, last Friday I graduated from my welding school.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. And
Thank you.
Are you welding anything today then?
I'm actually out front of the school right now waiting for it to open because I'm going in to take a 4G certification.
Oh.
Oh, wow. He's getting like his doctorate in welding. I like it. That's awesome.
Dr. Colin Welder.
Yes, Dr. Colin Welder.
Yes. Well, congratulations, man. You have a real life skill that none of us have. That's amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, doctor. All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Colin.
Tails.
It is tails. That's the first time this week that a listener has won the coin toss. So here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Colin, what does the PG in PG-13 stand for?
Parental guidance.
Parental guidance, no hesitation.
This
He's just like,
guy.
this is going, Mr. Doctor. All right, Kenzie. The 3 most traditional video game ratings are E for everyone.
Come on.
The question's not done yet. Come.
I also don't think Kenzie's going to know it, so just sit tight, Colin.
I've like played
Okay, I got
Pac-Man.
By the way, this might be on your test today, so listen up. Okay. So the 3 most traditional video game ratings are E for everyone, T for teens,
Right.
and M for
Mature.
mature. Okay, she knew. Sorry
you
there,
doing?
Colin. She knew that. She's got a kid that plays Fortnite every night, so that's what
I
happens.
don't. It better not be rated M for mature.
No, they've got a
Is
whole
it?
new prostitute game mode in there, so it might be in for mature now.
Wait, what
I
is
did think he was up pretty late last night.
is Fortnite
good.
E for everyone?
It is.
I thought there was some killing in there.
Yeah,
It's
but
And the whole game's killing. The whole game is killing.
But that's E for everyone?
it is now.
Everyone gets to
No,
kill
it's
somebody.
technically teen.
Okay, it's teen. Colin's up to date on Fortnite. I love him. It's 1-1 back to Colin.
How'd you get through welding school playing Fortnite every night? Jeez.
Hey, you got to keep them hours up.
Damn right. All right, whose turn is
It's
it?
Colin's turn.
Colin, Stan Lee was a former writer, editor, and producer for what comic book brand?
Marvel.
Marvel is right. He's like, Marvel, don't ask me that stupid question. That's what he said. I got that tone.
See, I knew that too, Colin, but I wasn't mad you got to answer the question.
Oh, man, a lot of swagger out of Colin today. Let's see, back to Kenzie.
Yeah, 2-1 back to Kenzie.
All right, Kenzie. What popular comic book character's nickname is Man of Steel?
Oh, Superman.
Superman is right. Surprised I didn't get a rebuttal there from Colin on that one.
I was just waiting for her to get it wrong.
Oh, I don't know
2-2?
what Case was watching some Marvel last night.
I just
Endgame or something?
General knowledge. I haven't ever seen a Marvel movie, but I hear they're fine.
Wow, I wonder what, well, we can't get into that, but I wonder what one you'd pick for the movie review.
I'm sure.
Endgame.
Yeah, but I don't think I can start with Endgame.
Yeah.
I did. I caught up. They're like a superhero trying to save the world. It's not that hard.
You know what it is? It's so I've seen some of them, but not all the movies, and there is a YouTube thing in 20 minutes to catch up on all the Marvel movies before you watch Endgame.
Great. 2-2 back to Colin.
Because you're not going to watch that. Colin, what informal term for a rabbit is used for a gentle ski slope suitable for beginners?
What?
Okay.
Okay, what informal term for a rabbit is used for a gentle ski slope suitable for beginners?
I want to say quick foot, but I'm probably wrong.
Quick foot is not right.
Yeah.
Kenzie can go ahead here because the coin toss balance out here.
I think it's the bunny hill.
It's the bunny hill. Did you know that, or just didn't get from the question, Colin?
I just did not understand it at all.
Okay. Well, let's see if Kenzie understands this one. What three-letter abbreviation is most associated with bicycles and bicycle tricks?
BMX?
BMX is right. Oh, boy. She's up 4 now, so Colin, you need this one. What war started not long after Abraham Lincoln became president? Civil War is right. Very easy. The problem is Kenzie can win, right? Am I right on the tally there?
That's right. 4-3 back to Kenzie.
Well, let's see. Now we're back into wars, because for some reason that's all Case does is wars.
That's all I do is wars.
Yeah, like, we don't need
Start
a war
some,
every day.
No treaty guy. That's what he is, a no treaty guy.
You know, I hate peace.
Oh, God, peace sucks. All right. Kenzie, before moving to Los Angeles in 1958, where did the Dodgers play their home games? For the win.
I feel like I know this. No, they weren't. I'm gonna guess. I think they were in New York, right?
I cannot accept that answer, Case, for that.
Would you like to have her be a little bit more
Specific?
Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn is right.
Okay,
Then we can accept that
I
answer.
thought it was state. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Colin, we're sorry, man. You had it, and then the damn Bunny Hill one kind of threw you off.
The damn Bunny Hill.
Yeah.
But congratulations on welding school. We got a person out there of substance that can actually do something, like unlike most men out there, like myself, I should say. I shouldn't speak for other men. But congrats on welding school, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Here's what you can do. You can hang up, and right now, well, how about calling back? Because 312-591-8300.
God bless the baby.
Let's give them out right now to anybody. Actually, caller 10, 312-591-8300. That'd be the 4-pack of tickets to Raising Hell with Brian and Kenzie at Hell's Gate Haunted House this Saturday, 6:30, hellsgate.com for more tickets. You want to buy them. And we have all the information at q101.com. So call now for those tickets. Also, a chance at $1,000 after Almost Monday. How about that? It's Brian and Kenzie.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for Head to Headlines, where you decide the content of the show. We narrow down the funniest headlines of the week to 2. And there's hundreds of them. And we go through just the headlines alone. You decide, based on that headline, whether we should break down that story. Which one? You have to choose one. You have headline 1, headline 2. You decide by texting in at 312-591-8300 which one you want to hear us break down. But do not text until you hear both headlines. Today's, these are doozies. Let's start with headline number 1. Pennsylvania bus driver accused of blasting heat, saying, "I'm going to cook you all," and vowing to bring a paddle as punishment. Kenzie didn't know what that. Kenzie didn't know these headlines yet. Okay.
I'm gonna cook you.
Yes. This is to be clear, it's a school bus. So
Yeah.
this is not like a.
It's not the Reggie's party bus?
It's not that. They're not a CTA bus. This is a school bus, like a kid's school bus. Again, Pennsylvania bus driver accused of blasting heat, saying, "I'm going to cook you all."
Oh, my God.
And vowing to bring a paddle as punishment. That's headline 1. If you want to hear more about that story, text that in, but not before you hear headline 2, which is, vicious squirrel sends 2 neighbors to emergency room after series of attacks.
Oh, my God.
Quote, "She almost killed me." 2 good headlines today. So text in headline 1 or headline 2, whichever one you want to hear us break down. We will break down the story you choose as you decide the content here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and it's Head to Headlines, where you decide the content of the show. The results are in, but let's get to the headlines that were 2 of the funniest of the week out of the hundreds we went through. We narrow it down to those 2. You decide by the headline alone which story you want to hear us break down. You really can't lose today, because headline number 1 was, Pennsylvania bus driver accused of blasting heat, saying, "I am going to cook you all." That's a school bus, by the way. And vowing to bring a paddle as punishment. The paddle sounds actually better than being cooked. Like, he says he's threatening the
Better than
paddle.
being cooked alive.
He should have hit him with a paddle and then threatened to cook him the next day.
Well, school buses are freezing. I'd be like, thank God there's heat. Why haven't we used this?
I don't think I can co-sign any of that.
Headline number 2 was, vicious squirrel sends 2 neighbors to the emergency room after a series of attacks. She almost killed me. was quoted one of the victims. I don't know how they knew it was a she squirrel. Look under the hood. I don't know what you do there.
Wait, scroll down to cloud or what's the story?
Now, I know that there's some mysteries in that last headline of those vicious squirrels, but I think people kind of thought the headline says all what happened there. Maybe they've come across a lot of vicious squirrels in certain suburbs. So headline 1 did win barely. There was a lot of votes, but headline 1 won, which is Pennsylvania bus driver accused of blasting heat, saying, "I am going to cook you all," that's the children, and vowing to bring a paddle as punishment. So let's go.
I'm dying to know what grade this was. Like, was it elementary? Like, are there kindergartens out there? Or are these, like, problematic high schoolers?
Well, let's get there. This was in Sugar Creek, Pennsylvania. A Pennsylvania school bus driver is facing charges after police said he threatened children and blasted the heat inside the bus as punishment. Again, Kenzie would have been like, this is glorious.
Finally. I mean, there was never heat on our bus.
Got in a bikini on the back of the bus, Kenzie.
Fantastic.
like in the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah. It was like a vacation.
So the Sugar Creek Borough Police Department said it received multiple complaints Wednesday morning from parents whose children got off the bus, quote, crying and extremely sweaty.
Join the club. That's how I always am.
When you get off the bus.
When I get off the CTA bus, I'm crying and extremely sweaty.
Even though it's a nice...
Jason, you just found out you can sue.
These kids aren't special. That's my daily existence.
Gets off the bus after a long express ride. Oh, brutal.
You don't need to talk about my express business now. It's a perk of living where I live now.
Oh, yeah, rich life.
I live in a studio. Relax.
Officers identified the driver, and I guess I can do this. It's in the story. It's public knowledge. Otherwise, I wouldn't put him on blast. But he's going to catch some strays this morning. Is Harvey Slicker, 75 years old, of Utica. That's in Pennsylvania. According to police, Silker told the children to close the bus windows and then turn the heater on high while the outside temperature was 74 degrees. This happened last week.
So it's a bit chilly out.
So I don't know if they want a little bit of air because those buses can get stuffy just like they can get cold, like Kenzie was saying. You know, there's not really that good of, air or heat on a bus.
Not good ventilation as a whole.
There's nothing better than a 74-degree day than have the wind outside hit you in the face from the window.
Well, did you ever have one of those buses that lost the privilege of opening the windows because the kids couldn't behave, so you had to keep the windows closed?
I mean, it's hard to recall, but I also remember that a lot of the windows were broken and wouldn't open on our bus. Because they just had those slide down things. All those locks were like half broken.
Yeah, I never figured out the mechanics of opening a school bus window.
Yeah, but you had to put both fingers push in.
Pinch it, yeah.
And by the time you got there, you were at school.
It was like one of those finger traps.
You figure it out.
It was like a Chinese finger trap. Yeah.
And they also look super dangerous, like your finger could get cut off on those things.
Oh my God, yes.
God.
But
Well,
again,
they'd always come down at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like, they didn't have it. It was a bam. Sorry.
God, those were the worst.
They'd be like, don't slam it. You're like, I just opened it.
I can't find my pinky, sir. So the outside temperature was 74. He cranked the heat because they opened the windows. Authorities said the temperature inside the closed bus may have climbed to 95 to 100 degrees because he had the heat on.
Thank God. Now we're talking.
well,
Vacation.
Well, we do repeat the statement that he said to the children, "I'm going to cook you all." And he threatened to bring a paddle the next day. So imagine these kids are at 100 degrees, sweaty and crying, and then he says, "I'm going to hit you the next day."
I'm going to hit you the next day.
yeah, just you. If you don't like this, I'm going to hit you tomorrow.
Something to look forward to.
Now, here's the answer to your question, Kenzie, on the grade. Investigators noted the threats and actions caused fear of serious injury among several students between the ages of 5 and 12.
Big laugh from Kenzie.
Oh my God.
You were hoping it was going to be
That just makes it so much worse.
a 5-year-old in the bus. He's going, I'm saying, "I'm going to cook you."
Well, because this is also this first experience. They've been in school for the first time ever for like 2 months.
Yeah, you're 5th grader. You're in kindergarten, right? If
You're
that.
5. You're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
You're 5th graders now.
Oh, 5. I'm speaking about my own experience.
Now, what he did was wrong.
But
Pero.
those kids must have done something. This is not the actions of a man who's been annoyed for the first time.
they opened the windows. That's all it said in the story.
No, I'm sure they were throwing Skittles out the window like Ivan did on the text line. That's what he's talking about. It was like, I used to open the school bus window and throw Skittles out them.
Well, I remember the kids on my bus used to hit it, so it sounded like the bus driver hit something.
Oh,
Like bang the side.
Yeah.
And so the bus driver's like,
evil.
"What was that?" What was that? What was that?
Your bus driver had a nervous breakdown.
Well, my bus driver called the cops on us. We all had to get off the bus while the cops showed up because somebody was ringing a bell, and they asked the cop to search us.
Ringing a bell, was that worthy of that?
Well, they wouldn't stop. They said, if you do it one more time, we'll call the cops. And I don't even know what kid was doing it because they were hiding it like under their backpack. So they did it again. And the bus driver pulled over on the side of a highway and made us all get off. Well, a cop came to search the bus and us. And you could tell the cop was like, this guy's insane. like he was like, all right, well, how about we get the kids back on the bus? It's been 2 hours. Bus drivers are supposed to be insane, though. It's part of their charm.
I mean, this sounds bad and yours sounds bad, but I was on a school bus where we were throwing a basketball around on the bus, and we're talking about those windows that look like they cut your fingers off and they never work right. And somebody missed the ball. It was passed a little, good chest pass, and a really hard pass. They're supposed to catch it.
Has some mustard on it.
Yeah, they missed it, and it hit the window. It made the loudest sound any because that rattle of the window went like BAM! The bus driver, we grew up near a quarry.
Is that rocks?
That's rocks, but also it looks
water,
like
too.
Picture a mini Grand Canyon.
Thank you.
It had big cliffs and the water in the bottom. He stopped the bus and we were going by the quarry. He backed into the fence of the quarry, threatening to go over the ledge. Now, there was a big fence there. Like, we're 10.
I'll kill us all.
He didn't say that?
It was implied.
It was implied. And you know what? No one called the cops and no parents complained. Everyone was fine with his actions.
It was a different time.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it was
because
like,
you guys are bad as hell. Like, I would be like, I would have killed him, too. Good job, bus driver. I get it.
my dad was like, you shouldn't have thrown the basketball around. I'm like, we almost went over a cliff into a quarry.
Listen, kids are feral on the bus, and it's hilarious, and bus drivers being insane about it is also kind of hilarious, but they're horrible. Look at these. Look how bad Brian was. Look at them. Of course, he wanted to kill them. He almost killed them.
But the thing is, no one got upset about it. None of the parents stepped in with almost going off a cliff.
Because I'll tell you what, I don't want to drive a bus. I don't want to be around 47 plus kids in the morning. They're insane.
Well, the final part of this story, and you can share your stories at 312-591-8300, but police say they worked with the Valley Grove Elementary School during the investigation. Charges of simple assault and reckless endangerment were filed. Soker, the 75-year-old man, was issued a no trespass order barring him from school property or events. Doesn't say how long. Maybe it's permanent. Valley Grove District confirmed the incident happened, saying the driver's actions included, quote, using heat on the bus as a disciplinary action. And they have the bus contractor, of course, they contracted this out because no one, they're just freelancers. They replaced the driver immediately.
Oh, my gosh. The text coming in, Brian. Can I just say 773 texted in and said, a kid on my bus got a concussion after the bus driver kept slamming on the brakes because kids wouldn't stop standing up in the aisle. Brian texted in and said, we were monsters on the bus. We threw a bus seat out the back door.
Darren checked in and said, we had a bus driver in middle school that picked up a dead raccoon with a shovel and got on the CB radio and yelled, Mom, I got dinner.
Okay, please continue with the stories. 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Just finished up head-to headlines where the winning headline you chose was Pennsylvania bus driver accused of blasting heat saying, quote, I'm going to cook you all, and vowing to bring a paddle as punishment the next day. And this brought up a lot of old stories from us and you about being on the bus, because maybe he was in the right because kids are just animals on the school bus. But on the text line, we have people checking in. Jay checked in on a field trip in high school. I bought some clay at the gift shop and turned it into a dildo. And then I threw it out the window. I threw it out the window on 290. It hit a van and exploded. The van driver was pissed and followed us for miles. No clue how I didn't get in any serious trouble for that, he says.
Oh, gosh.
No trouble for
This is what I mean. These kids are insane. So 773 texted him before the break. He was the one who texted and said, my bus driver gave a kid a concussion by slamming on the brakes repeatedly when some of the kids were standing instead of sitting.
Right.
And then he checked it again. Lucas here, same bus driver that caused the concussion, got in trouble for throwing a full soda can at a kid for tracking mud onto the bus. It's just part of the whimsy of like your junior high era to be like crazy and then have a crazy bus driver. It's part of the lore.
Alex checked in from Manuka and said, our bus driver left us at a stop and got off and walked away because someone said they didn't like her hair.
Amen, sister.
That's fair.
And we called our parents because she never came back for us.
Juan checked in and said, our bus was wild. My brothers got peed on by 2 older kids, and the bus driver didn't do anything to stop it. Do you know how evil that is? To get peed on?
There's so many
The
stories.
bus is insane.
I'm going to put a Facebook post up to put more of these on it because these stories are hilarious of the bus in school. So we have a text in from 219. We had a bus driver that used to blast Man Cow in the mornings on Q101. She hit a basketball hoop in someone's driveway. And when she stopped, she said, quote, don't no one go snitching to your mamas on this one. I've got to read a couple more. Another one comes in from 219. Back in school, our bus driver used to pull into some random parking lot whenever kids wanted to fight.
What?
They'd hop off, settle their differences, and meanwhile, the rest of us were hanging out halfway out those bus windows you were just talking about, how they half open, cheering who we wanted to win. The fighters would be done, and sometimes bloody would jump back on the bus, and then we'd just continue our ride home.
Oh, my God.
Bus fight club.
Oh, my God. Well, Paige texted in and said, to continue how feral kids were, my brother and his friends would bring brooms every day and throw them out the back windows to hit cars. You know how mad I'd be if I was a parent? Like, where do these brooms keep going?
We need a behind the music on all these kids and where they ended up. These kids that did this on the bus.
I don't think they're still with us.
There's one more I want to read. We'll close it out. We'll make a Facebook post to put these up there. Francisco checked in and said, my friends and I got expelled from riding the bus for half a school year because we kept mooning pedestrians and other drivers and other vehicles. We got caught because someone mom recognizes their son's butt.
Oh, my God. Wait, I have one more.
Keep going. There's plenty of them.
Tammy texted in and said in first grade, her friends would pierce each other on the bus because they watched The Parent Trap, and they would do it with a safety pin.
Oh, my God.
And they got in trouble because by lunch, one kid's ear was so swollen, and it was purple, and it was leaking.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I have one more.
They're coming in so great here, we can't stop.
Don't you feel kind of bad for the bus drivers now when you hear these stories?
Well, I turning up the heat sounds light for this guy. He tried to
Light
cook them.
work.
All he did was turn up the heat to cook them.
Try to kill the bacteria in that kid's ear.
Right.
Melanie checked in and said, my ex-husband had a bus drive over his car in the student parking lot like it was a monster truck. The bus driver said they didn't feel it.
They didn't feel it.
You're going over the car.
It's incredible.
This is insane. I can't stop. 708 texted in and said, my sister is a bus driver for disabled children. She got a cane thrown at her head last year.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
We got Oasis on the way, and after that, sports, Cubs in a tailspin. Also, Major League Baseball making a major rule change. We will talk about that coming up, as well as the Wiener Circle yesterday with the hot dog fiesta, the free hot dogs, because Caleb Williams threw 4 touchdowns. Recapping all that in sports in just about 5 minutes. But before we get there, Kenzie, I was curious because you made a post on our page about this, a video yesterday or a picture at your house. And I guess you put up an offender. Is that what you? There's something. Wait, what? What would you put up with that?
An ofrenda?
Oh, is that how you say it?
An
Ofrenda?
offender when I didn't assault anybody.
I thought you housed an offender over there at your place.
An ofrenda.
Let me try it again. You put up the ofrenda.
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 Oh, Brian, that was pretty good. You sounded really Latin.
Ofrenda.
Oh, my goodness.
Ofrenda.
Like I have a whole bunch of ofrendas on Facebook.
No. That's not what it means.
You try to do it, Case. You try to do it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Ofrenda.
Oh, I thought you were starting to say you went, oh. I thought you were really leading into it. Oh,
I like
Brenda.
it's a SpongeBob song.
Oh, Brenda.
Oh!
Brenda. I thought what I thought you were doing. I'm like, wow.
You don't want to try to do the tongue roll thing?
I mean, I can try.
Can you roll your tongue?
No, I'm not sexy like that.
Well, first try to go. Brrr,
Yeah, can you do that?
Wait, what did you just do?
go.
Brrr, like roll
brrr,
your
go.
tongue.
Brrr.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at your mouth.
Save that. Wait. Brrr.
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
No.
You can't roll your tongue?
No, I can do the thing where I suck in and I go.
Oh, that's weird. I don't
Wow.
like that.
That's impressive.
That sounds like a helicopter.
That's me sucking in, and then my.
Okay.
Ladies,
I know a couple
ladies,
guys
pay
that would
attention.
love you.
Wait, do that again.
Here, I'll show you the side profile. of
You'd have
my
been a
mouth.
popular girl. Go get after it.
Many
Let me
have
see
said
it again.
this.
Yeah. Wow. Now, can you say ofrenda inward? Because that's the only way you can roll your tongue is sucking in.
Oh well, but I have to breathe out to talk. I can't.
Wait, can you? Oh.
Oh,
Oh!
Brenda.
I'm gonna try to do it, but you can't be mean to me.
All right.
It's Ofrenda.
It didn't work.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not Latin. I wish I was.
Push more air out when you say the frenda part.
Ofrenda.
Ofrenda.
Okay, all right.
You're getting there.
Getting there.
Yeah.
All right, explain to us what this is and why we should all have one.
Okay, I never said everybody had to have one. I never said that. Brian is so like, what was going on at your house? So,
Yeah.
an ofrenda is what you make. It's an altar, and it's in celebration for Dia de los Muertos. Now, obviously, Dia de los Muertos and Halloween, I always said they're like my favorite holidays. So I decorate a little bit early. Traditionally, you do it closer to the day because traditional altars have food and stuff on them, which I will make that like week of. I'll make some canchas or pan de muerto. Like I'll make that
Ooh.
week of, which is
Yum.
like all these sweetbreads and stuff. I'm not gonna do that now. They'd be hard as a rock. So it's an altar because it means offering. That's what you're doing. So you put pictures of like your deceased loved ones, items that they had. You usually have candles, a cross. You usually do sugar skulls. Marigolds are really important. And on, the Day of the Dead, they say that they can visit you. That's what it is. So you know that your loved ones are coming back, and that's why you leave out a lot of their favorite things. Like some people leave out like cerveza because they love it, like with their favorite drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So super fun celebration. But I love doing it. It obviously makes you feel like, your family's coming home. So.
That's really emotional. That's really cool.
And I've told you because you had never heard of this. And I'm like, you should watch Coco with your daughter.
Yeah.
All about Dia de los Muertos.
I'll put it on the queue in the Disney Plus. I'm sure it's there. And I'm
definitely
aware of Day of the Dead. I'm aware of Day of the Dead and Dia de los Muertos, but I didn't know about the ofrenda.
Ofrenda. It's the altar. It's the offering.
Yeah.
So that way they can come back to you. So it's broken up into days. Like if you like Dia de los Muertos is. Everybody celebrates it, like it varies. So like my family is actually coming in town this year because it all kind of falls on the weekend, which is really nice because you have October 31st for Halloween. And then traditionally it's November 1st and 2nd. And that's because it's broken into different souls. So like November 1st, they say children can visit, and they say November 2nd is when adult souls arrive. November 3rd is traditionally like reserved for those who don't have loved ones to make altars for them, things like that. So the traditional days are November 1st and 2nd, but you see people celebrate it. I mean, just like Halloween, people have Halloween parties a week early or whatever, so.
So we should all have one of these. Can we all? Is
Yeah,
that culture?
everybody.
Is that cultural appropriation of Hispanic culture? If like we put one
not
up?
as long as you do something respectfully, like you don't make a huge joke out of it, like that would be really like inappropriate. But if you do something respectfully, like if you wanted to put something up with your dad or something, Brian,
Yes.
like we have a ton of stuff downstairs from my father-in-law because he's passed away. And he was from Monterrey, Mexico. So we definitely are like, he's totally visiting us. We put out some canchas. So
I guess I could.
visit us.
For my dad, I guess I could put up my most improved player trophy he threw out the window of the car when I won it.
That'd be good.
He may not want to come visit you if that's out. You may want to put out things he likes.
No, because he laughed really hard when I won it, so that he might come back and go like, "Yeah, I remember when you won that lame ass trophy junior year of basketball in high school."
He used to say that you couldn't go to concerts because people get stabbed there. You could put a big knife.
Okay,
On your
that's another thing I could put there.
Ofrenda. Yeah.
That's right. I could put up. What he said to me once when I wasn't playing well in basketball, he said, "If I was your size in high school, I would have been All-American."
Put a Letterman jacket up
Put a
there.
Letterman jacket up there.
He also said adulthood is a disappointment, so you could just put a frowny face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it done, I think.
Yeah.
I'll put my picture up tonight on my altar.
Of your Ofrenda?
Ofrenda.
Your ofrenda.
Did you do
Just
it
do
that
it
way?
respectfully.
That's
Don't
all
be rude.
respectful. That's my dad right there. That was him.
Exactly.
Case, did you just say it there? I missed it. Did you say it right?
I said Ofrender.
Oh, that's how Jelly Roll says it.
Oh my God! Why are you being so mean to me today?
No, not you.
Kate's having a tough day.
No, that was.
We're 1 hour in. We have 3 to go.
Oh, buckle up. That's one of your favorite bands right here. Here's Oasis. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. I'm looking at the sports. Like I said, the Cubs in a tailspin. If you didn't pay attention last night, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.